Alright, we are facing some thigh targets with a Greatsword, and then with the Principe to see how they do. So this is the Greatsword made by Valiant Armor. It's called the McGary. It's one of my personal favorite pieces. You can see we've cut quite deeply into the thigh target twice, but we haven't quite made it through the bone on either of those. A little bit of a wind-up cut. Not quite. You can see we obviously stripped off all the skin on that leg, but I don't think that made it all the way through. This is the Principe. This is one of the ones that are typically known as kind of a cheat cutter. Take a look, we made just about as deeply as that Greatsword. And again, pretty deep. You can see the shadow on the wall there about how deep it went. About 3/4 of the way through it and dug into the bone quite deeply. Cutting into there, you can see. Still, we didn't quite make it through. We've cut all the skin all the way up into the leg. It's not, obviously not real skin. That's rolled newspaper soaked in water with ABS pipe underneath. It has a pretty solid cut right there. Thinking I might have bent it. Still perfectly straight. Hey, look, it's a bottle. So this is known as a particularly non-resistive target. See how easy the Greatsword just glances right through it. You can imagine that being an exposed arm or a gap in some armor. You can see how easy it is to just get through that. If you watch the shadow on the wall, you can see kind of the splatter as it hits things better than the camera will represent. So get some speed on there. About a 30% power. Cut through it fairly easily. This one from the other side, I believe. You know I'm cutting extra good because I'm wearing the good LARP gear. What's cool about the Greatsword is it's so powerful, you can actually like cut sideways and still cut through. There's the Principe, easy through cut. Focusing on my edge alignment. Beautiful. And that's one of the ways to know you got a super good cut on there. Good edge alignment on that hand right there as well. Alright, taking a look at the Principe again. On the other side, easy cut all the way through. Maybe not quite so perfect as that first one. This one right here from the other side, bottle doesn't even move. The edge is still perfectly true. You get 2 cuts out of 1 bottle, you know you're good, which is awesome. Now we're looking at another thigh target. This is with my Dane axe. We were really trying to get through it tonight. I took off my armor, put on all my super flexible clothing, got out my biggest, choppiest thing that I could find. See, it moved the whole stand. I think the stand was kind of fighting against me the whole time, just because it was super loose on the ground. Because it wasn't a fixed pole, it didn't really have a whole ton of resistance. So if your edge alignment isn't perfect, it's not going to do nearly as much as we want it to. But the good news is we're transferring a lot of force to the target, because it's actually knocking the whole stand over and sending it flying. You can imagine that being just like an arm, or even like bashing into a shield. That would be absolutely brutal. You can see it just kind of sheared off all of the newspaper skin on the outside. Now I really wanted to give it a good try, so we just exposed the bone. We're taking one more good hit at it. And you can see nothing. You can see it's biting fairly deep into there, because a piece of PVC pipe went flying off.